ladies and gentlemen, a...
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
You've switched off completely. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was...
Let's do it.
it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Time out!
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in.
Let's do it.
Left hook. Look at his right hand position.
He's got a low left hand. Look for the right hand. Look for the right hand. Work your jab. Look for the right hand over his lazy jab.
Stop doubling up on that jab.
Steady your attacks.
And time!
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath.
Let's go.
What you doing? Come on, get your head fixed up. Come on, be smart.
You switched up. What are you doing? You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your
Hands box.
Switch stance, that's it. What we're doing in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Confidence. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
And time.
Bertie, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused.
Let's fight.
To the left hook over that right hand.
That's it. Body to head, body to head. Keep on top of it. Referee, stop the fight.
Time out.
What was that? What are you doing? Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that guy.
Let's do it.
Come back to the left hook. Look at his hand positioning.
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
Jab, 1-2. 1-2. Now stick an hook on the end.
All right, let's reset. Switch hands.
Time!
All right, now you're switching off. You've been coasted for this entire fight.
And box. Give me your gloves.
Get your legs back.
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest, the money's vital. Late night in the casino, I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant the strallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs anywhere the police are getting with. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I couldn't do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. The road's always been appealing, there was holes in my sneakers. There was holes in my sneakers. I had to go and get that beat and I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. I just know that I'm in deep. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it goal and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. And she'll be facing Skye Nicholson. She stands 5'5½". Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. Here comes the southpaw counterpuncher, Skye Nicholson, the former featherweight champion and multi-time Australian amateur champion.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now for the official.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Queensland, New South Wales in Australia, a multiple-time amateur champion and an exciting and rising featherweight contender, Skye Nicholson.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
I love this arena.
All right.
I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell to start round 1. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. She got clipped by that counter. Can't land that jab. Good counter shot by her. Couldn't land that jab. She catches and counters. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Her stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They block the hook. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Wow.
We've done so much better before.
And there's the bell for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A perfect counter shot. Down goes Nicholson. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, continue.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sky Nicholson in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put...
Back up there, focus, and
There's the bell to start round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Missing with that jab. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Misses with the straight left. Through the straight left, but it won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sky Nicholson is buzzed. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can't find a home for that jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance.
Time for the 5th round. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
People talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good-looking right hook, but that was blocked. Holding nothing back here in the round. Good defense there to stop that hook. Ooh, and that one got Sky good. She's in trouble. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope...
This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot by her. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Lucky that hook didn't score. That big hook doesn't land. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the back.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Nicholson hits the canvas, and it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's love.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.
We've been talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home. Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, sword handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home. Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks.
Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of its secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Carl the Cobra.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Good counter punching. That big hook doesn't land. Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What? Tell him when he goes back to the corner.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Froch in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch caught him clean. Holding nothing back here in the round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. And there's the bell for round 2. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on there.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That one will hold that thought. Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that? Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So much firepower here. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Good counter punch. Hold that thought. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Froch in that last. Here's the bill for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Beautiful counter punch. That uppercut doesn't land. Punch, counter punch. Stamina is off the charts. There's a counter shot. What a punch. A perfect counter shot. Just missing with the uppercut. Misses with the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that. And there's the bell for round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Crotch in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
But Crawford just got knocked down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Love the response.
There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Insane action. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Well done with that counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Pop, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot get...
And there's the bell to start round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Can't find a home with that jab. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Crawford is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but did you see that? Crawford in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down. And we enter the 8th round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Just missed with that hook. Terence Crawford just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
All right, hook misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The perfect counter lands. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack.
When it's showtime, front row to the back, front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Shots. Keep smart.
Box.
Focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe, breathe. Get out there and switch on. Get it.
Let's do it.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get
And box.
Better than that. You've done all your work all the way through cap. I need you to go.
Let's do it.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better.
Do your business.
Switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
this fight. Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round.
Let's fight. Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out. Heart of a fighter, forged in the fire. Takes more than that to drag me down. So bring on the rain, bring on the storm. Yeah, bring on the pain. It can't hurt me anymore. Maybe I'll cut, bloodied and bruised, but I don't run, and I sure as hell don't lose. Sure as hell don't lose. Oh no no. Baptized in the river, to the life of a sinner, with nothing left but battle scars.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson weighed in at 61 kilos, and he's 180 centimeters tall. That's outrageous. His reach also 184. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Sugar Ray Robinson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Thousands of fans here in attendance. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The face is telling the story from that jab. They exchange punches. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Oh my God, Johnny! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? One at a time when he goes back to the corner. How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Got him there. Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. There's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That counter shot lands. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. The stamina is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. And he misses with the left uppercut. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. That jab misses. That right hook won't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sugar Ray is down! And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. You all right?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. And boom! Back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. That'll be a 10-8. And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to...
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Are you all right?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is...
Up first, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the Rockstar.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Catching. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? And it appears they weathered the pool right there. And they got caught. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss for that jab. Nice. Hold that thought. And now going for the finish. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. Hold it right there. Can they finish it? Good job trying to back. Whoa, wait a minute. You're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. How did they not go down?
Defense.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Hold it right there. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And we may see an early stoppage here. They've avoided catastrophe there. Hold that thought! And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Shot. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that hook. Very close this round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance.
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the...
On a second, Johnny. Did you see that? An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up.
Are you okay? You're out.
So time to go celebrate.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it. fight.
Okay, focus. You're better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard. Get back out there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer. If you box, you will win.
Let's do it.
And again, when you lean forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut. Come to me.
Okay, now you're switching off, all right? I can see you're switching off. Focus, center, focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just...
Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
General's back in the building. Trust. Tell her man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer, them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy, them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working, down for the salary. Every day in gym, burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader.
Yeah, like a duff.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
win this fight? Right. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad...
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Good round for me, kid. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him...
Gab, and you get your time.
Let's fight. Give me your gloves.
Your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Look at me. Look at me.
Back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you.
Do your business. to me.
Switch on. Switch on. You getting soft on me? The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
Yes, I like that.
Box. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I told them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. My castle of sand, waiting on the battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone, but we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come. Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of its secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. Talented all along. Think we're fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come on. Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home. It's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact, we're going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with or sample my songs unless you're strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slow emission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside the crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Jealousy all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And introducing first the self-described greatest woman of all time, Claressa Shields. She's 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And she'll be facing a woman that needs no introduction, Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
It's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the most avoided fighters in the game, and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA. Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced.
Look at this, these fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Flint, Michigan, she is a 3-division, undisputed champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a 2-division, undisputed champion of the world, introducing Katie Taylor.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Missing with the hook. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
is in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. On to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot by her. Swing and a miss with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. And that hook misses. Good counter shot by her. The straight right just misses. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
A swarmer, a good swarmer.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left hook missed. Nice counter shot. Claressa Shields just got clipped. How did they survive that?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Shields in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. And there's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Can't find a home for that jab. Claressa Shields is in trouble. Down goes Claressa Shields. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and she's got an impressive lead here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
I need you to switch back on.
Here we go to the 4th round. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Johnny, did you see that? Clarissa Shields just got clipped. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Shot from the gods, they say.